All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading for the week of the 11th through the 17th, 2025. Let's cut the deck. Let's get a theme. I didn't do a pre-shuffle, but let's do like we do with the monthly readings. Let's cut the deck and get a little bit of a theme here. Six of Wands, the Eight of Swords. With the Queen, is that right? With the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's a weird victory. It's victory after a long battle. There's a victory that can be had here, but it might be one that leaves you scratching your head. Okay? This week has victories, but those victories might leave you scratching your head going, is it? Really? You know, kind of a thing like that. It is. It is a victory. All right? I can tell you that with the Ten of Cups there. Let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. This is what actions are they going to take? You know, we took the Friday reading. It was interesting. I can't wait to get the Scorpios. I wrote that down, that backstabby thing going on there. Let's see what that's about. But let's get a good shuffle first. All right, let's see what actions they're going to take. Who are they? Well, it depends. I don't know. Somebody with a soul connection attached to you. Could be a runner, could be a family member, could be a friend. I'm just splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. I'm not your astrologer, but I'll put the astrology signs to it to help you keep track. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. Timestamps is not, you know, everything is energy, everything is connected. All right, there's no, I'd have to tell you to refer you to all kinds of stuff. Let me keep track of what's crisscrossing off what. You just enjoy the reading. It's a big reading. I have pre-taken Advil. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. I have got, we're going to clarify with the witches here. Right here, story starts with Aries, position 1, ends with Pisces, position 12. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. Make sure you're thinking laterally, though. Okay? You gotta, I'm not saying make stuff fit, but think laterally. If I give you an analogy, right, you just have to catch my drift. Don't take it literally. Although for some of you, they are literal. Okay. Aries, position 1, Queen of Wands. Wait a minute. Why is that? Didn't we get a Queen of Wands? I wrote down 3 of them. I wrote down Aries from yesterday. It was a Queen of Wands. Holy shit. Okay, well, it's the same energy. Now, so what actions? All they're thinking about is your hot ass. It's the same thing. It's just from a different deck. They want to bite it, right? It's a rattlesnake. Come on. Work with me here, all right? Early Saturday morning humor. Come on. I haven't even watched my cartoons yet. It's so fucking early. Okay, here we go. All right. Queen of Wands. Somebody's very attracted to you. I don't know if that helps you or hurts you, though. So what actions are they going to take based on this attraction? What are they going to do? Are they going to park outside my viewer's house? I hope the fuck not. Better not be doing that. That's not cool. That's just weird and creepy. What did I say there? Did I say they're attracted to you? Did I say that? Yeah. It's the Empress. I mean, this person's obsessed with you. I don't have a devil here. It's not bad. Okay? Nobody's stalking you or anything. But they are definitely obsessed. This is, somebody's really, okay, all right, what's on top? I mean, this has to result in some kind of action. Or, I guess, solo action maybe, I don't know. 3 of Cups, why is this here? 3 of Cups. Again, very emotional. Somebody wants it. Somebody wants it. Somebody wants to take you out. Right? This is my take you out energy. It's a celebration. It could be a threesome. I don't know. There's no third energy here. It's you, them. Well, there's a dick chakra, but I mean, it's you, them. It is. Somebody wants to take you out. Why is the 3 of Cups here? 10 Swords. Before it's too late. It's a double. I'm going to pull the bridging energy because, yeah, it's the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants to transition, tens of the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. Somebody wants to let bygones be bygones, put the past behind you and move forward. They want to tell you how much you mean to them. You notice I keep saying the word want. See, that's the thing with the Queen of Wands here. It's a very superficial energy. He's not quite in the water, isn't he? He's a Knight of Pentacles. He's not in the water. They want to. I don't know if they do or don't, though. It's all a bit of Schrodinger's cat. Whether he goes in the water. If he goes in the water, you hear from this person, they ask you out. They take you out. They want to put something to bed. They want to put something to rest. Okay? and move on, start again. This resets to an Ace of Swords, which technically is a reconciliation energy. So it could be reconcile. Somebody's realized your value. Somebody realized they're super attracted to you. Somebody realized that they've never hit an ass that hot and they're never going to, so they want to go back to you. I don't know. It could play out 1,000 different ways. All right. Taurus, position 2. 4 Swords. Somebody wants to show you that they're better. I don't know what that means. That they're better. I have no idea. I have no idea what that means. Somebody wants to show you that they're better. That's like something out of a horror movie, right? And that, I don't know. Why do I have this image of not even a horror movie, almost like a Jim Carrey movie? I got like the Cable Guy. Remember when he was like banging on the door, Cable Guy? You know, that kind of a thing. It's a bit, I don't know. It's just weird energy. Somebody, you want to show me you're better. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that means. You do. I'm sure it's important. There's a lot of healing on this. Why is the 4 of Swords here? Somebody wants to show you they're better. Well, they're obviously making plans to come see you. A Death card. See? I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I may make jokes and stuff, but that's how I read energy. That's how anybody who actually reads energy reads energy. It's all deduction. It's Sherlock Holmes shit. Okay, everybody does it a little different, just like every comedian's a little different, but you've got to put some humor in it or you'll never break up the energy. It's a Death card. Somebody wants to show you they're better. They've changed. They put something to bed. They took care of it, right? I'm no longer the psycho I used to be. Let me show you. Let me prove it to you. I'll take you out. You know, I mean, I don't know. I'm not the asshole I was who ran from you or divorced you. I don't know. Could be any of that and more. The Death card proves my point. What's so tough? That's why I throw the cards. I don't need them. 6 of Cups. They want to return. Somebody wants to. I mean, come on. I don't need somebody. 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past showing back up to show you that they've changed, that they're better, that they've healed. I'm no longer a psycho. Okay, I'm not the same person that ran from you or divorced you. Why is the 6 of Cups here? 7 of Swords. Somebody who lied to you. Somebody who was an asshole. Somebody who was a cheater at golf, I don't know, some kind of asshole, is coming back to show you that they've changed and they're better. It's everything I said. The cards just backed it up. Okay? Take it how you want to take it. You know who this is probably. Okay? If they start knocking on your door and screaming, Cable Guy, run like hell. But there's nothing devious here. You're not in any danger. I think they have changed. Well, maybe. Hold on. Let's pull the bridging energy. Yeah, there's the devil. They have and they haven't. Somebody saw the light. Okay, look at the card. Somebody saw the light. All right. I think this reads like somebody had some childhood issues that they never dealt with, and then they finally went and got some help. They saw a therapist or something. It's possible. Okay, I don't know. It looks like they've dealt with it. The Death card would say they've changed, but whatever it was before, it was probably something that was deep inside them. You know, some kind of PTSD type of thing. You know, I don't know, PTSD, whatever. Gemini here, Gemini position 3. I can't believe that came out. I was just about to say that's mild devil energy. There's the devil. 6 of Cups. That ties with this 6 of Cups. So all of this is valid for here. Again, I've got somebody attached to you who's showing up to show you, in your case, how much you've helped them. Okay. I don't know. It's the same energy I usually get for you. So I don't know. Somebody's showing you how much. Somebody's showing up to show you how much they've changed, how they've conquered their demons. Okay. This person definitely over here definitely had some demons. So does this one. This is the same energy that I often get, which is controlled by a King of Wands type energy on their side. Could be cultural, could be, I don't know, religion type of thing. I have no idea. Both of those things are wonderful as long as they're not used as control mechanisms. As long as they're not weaponized as control mechanisms, those are wonderful things. They're supposed to lift you up. They're not supposed to keep you like in a prison cell. You know. What's going on with the 6 of Cups? In this person's case, it's a bit of a prison cell. 9 of Wands, at least that's the energy I get anyway. Yeah, what did I just say? In this person's case, it's a bit of a prison cell. Look at that. Somebody's out. Somebody knows where the sun is now. Probably because of you. Okay, what's on top? Judgment. Why is that here? The King of Cups. I told you yesterday, judgment forces an action. It usually does. Someone feels like they don't have any choice but to tell you how they feel. It's something they want to do. I don't get it as selfish. Okay, I do. I do and I don't. They're doing it for them, but I think it benefits you as well. So it does read as selfish, but it's a binary universe, black, white. The energy is just binary. It's black, white, it's good, bad, blah, 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 blah. So it is, in the energy, it is what it is, but I think their intentions are pure. All right. By the way, you have a lot of karma with this, but you go back a long way with this person. So if this is somebody you helped, you probably felt compelled to do it, I would imagine. Okay, it's like a mission for you. I believe it. You did good. You should be proud of yourself. You did real good. All right. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Position 4, slice number 4 of our 12 slice pie. Bookends, position 1. Right? Anytime you help another person, you help the universe balance energy. You get rewarded for that. All right? Helping other people is why we're here. It's part of the learning process. It's what we should all be doing. Everything is connected. Why would you hurt anybody? You wouldn't. You wouldn't want to. In the end, it comes back on you. Right? I mean, it is what it is. Page of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like it's a card of the student, and I feel like somebody wants to school you. Can I phrase it that way? Okay. I feel like you're the student here, or in their eyes anyway. I think it's the other way around, but anyway, you know. I mean, this is nice. I just want to compliment anybody who identifies with the Gemini position, with that energy that I've been getting. It's a good thing you've done. It's a wonderful thing, you know. Anytime we help other people, we should all be doing it. Everybody should be helping other people. All right, what's going on here with the Page of Pentacles? You're the student. Somebody wants to school you. Seven of Cups. Somebody's confused. Yeah, I believe it. I was confused when I looked at it. I said, the student. Maybe they learned. No, that's my viewer energy coming out. Right? Somebody's confused. You don't need schooling. They need schooling. All right. Was this the person who was about the petty thing I talked about yesterday? Was that the petty? Yeah, I think so. I didn't write it down. I should have. Yeah, here it is. 5 of Wands. The petty thing. Right? That's the energy. I asked about it because it's right there. The petty thing. Somebody's confused, and I think they're going to come in. They might communicate. He might. These are read with these. This is the all signs position anyway, so everybody should pay attention to position 1 and position 4 for sure. Frankly, you should pay attention to about 9 out of the 12 here, but the corners are extremely important, okay, for everybody. Schrodinger's cat, whether he goes in the water or not. But if they do, I think they're going to try to blame shift something on you, and I think you're going to school them. That's what I think. That's the 5 of Wands here. Temperance. Yeah. You're the angel energy here. You're the truth. You got the truth. I think you school them with the truth. Somebody thinks they're coming to school you with the truth, but I think you flip it on them. Okay? I think they confused with the 7 of Cups there. All right. What's going on here with the Leo soap opera? What do we got? Let's see. World. The most powerful card I can pull. The World. I'm only drawn to the stars on it. Nothing else. Which, I know I would do Redneck Sinead on the Barn Owl card, the Page of Swords, and nothing compares to you, right? I would do that, but that's not really what this is. It's they're coming into an energy where the illusions and delusions of this person's life and how they view it and how they see it are fading away. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Let's see why it's here. I think that bodes well. It's nice. I believe in the Leo soap opera I did in the extended, The World came out somewhere. I think it was up in the pyramid somewhere. Yeah. This is a very important card here, for sure. Validates that whole reading with that just landing there, by the way. Yeah. I believe it. It got a 99.8% like percentage, so I must have hit something on the head pretty good. I appreciate that. That's nice. You know, it's good. I'm thanking you and the universe. You know, again, it doesn't have to send me the information. Star card. The world is crossed by the star card. Yeah. Again, I'm drawn to the little stars on the card. It's just telling me, it's just validating, yes, Steve, your universe is just validating, yes, Steve, you're right to be drawn to the little stars on the card. I think we're coming into an energy where this person's illusions are fading away. And the delusions they have about their life and the people around them, that only bodes well for you. It does. It's the Nine of Pentacles here. Somebody's realizing that they can do it on their own. I believe the energies around this person convince them that if you leave, it's that sort of control thing where, you know, if you leave, you'll never make it on your own, kind of a thing like that. I believe this person now is starting to see that they'd be just fine. You know what I'm saying? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? It's Two of Pentacles. It's decision time, and they know it. This energy, this is powerful. I say Judgment forces a decision. This is the next card after it. This is even more powerful. It forces you. You don't have any choice. It doesn't force a decision as much as, well, we're already in a new energy. You better decide. Are you going to stay and be miserable? Are you going to stay without the illusions and be miserable, or are you going to move forward? I think somebody decides to move forward. Queen of Swords. I think somebody cuts some shit out of their life that's, you know, just not working, that they can see, you know, they can see. Again, this card, this bridging energy backs up what I said. It clears the clouds away. It's the sword of truth, right? All those illusions and delusions are going away. That's why I like tarot. That's why I love it. It's a perfect medium. If you put the questions out there, right? All right. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes you guys show up here. Sometimes not. Yesterday, what did we get? Was it? No, you were in the 11th position. Okay. King of Cups. Well, somebody's holding on to some feelings for you. They might start to show it this week. That's what actions they're going to take. I don't think they're going to tell you, but they might start to show it. Pay attention to somebody who sits a little too close, wants to touch you too many times. You know, if you need to borrow a pencil from me at work, there's no need for you to put your arm around me. You know what I'm saying? Or touch my shoulder and things like that. Physical contact is a surefire sign. Watch the eyes. Are they dilating? You know, you want to take in more of me, do you? You know, that kind of a thing. You'll see some signs that somebody likes you. Okay? Could be favors that they do for you. I don't know. Somebody in your life is going to start treating you a little differently. All right? I don't know who it is. I have no idea. Okay. It's crossed by the star. You manifested this somehow, some way. It's sort of like you asked the universe you each asked the universe to send me somebody, send me an angel, right? And for some reason, you're a pretty good match with this person. It's like a matchmaking service where you get matched up. The way it feels, don't take this the wrong way. It's just the way it feels. You go on a matchmaking service and you're looking for your perfect match, and you get matched up with one of your siblings. You know, it's just like the odds of that happening, 1,000,000,000 to 1, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's weird, but that's what's going on here. Manifestation is coming to fruition. This might tie, in this case, this might tie to you being here. It might tie to yesterday's read on Aquarius. I mean, why is this here? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, somebody's going to start treating you differently. That's what I said. Wheel turns everything 180 degrees. Why is the wheel here? The Knight of Swords. They're making a move. I mean, that's the only way I can put it. They're making a move. They might start making some moves. I don't think they're going to say anything, though. This is usually communication. But I think you're going to have to pay attention. And that's all. And you'll see. You'll see who this is. It might be this week. Might be next week. Could have been last week. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. All right. Libra, position 7. 3 of Swords. Wow. Why? I don't mean to laugh at a 3 of Swords, but somebody, it's like somebody called you a name and they think, I got him, right? I got you. Right? That'll fix them. Right? And you're like laughing. You're like, what? Whatever. Okay, cool. You know? I mean, I don't know. That's what it feels like to me. I don't think this is a long lost runner. What actions is somebody taking towards you? I have no idea. Yeah, I see it. Somebody doesn't like that you look like you're doing well. This happens all the time. Okay? They're hurt. Somebody might take out their hurt on you. Why? Because you seem good. You seem okay. Pay attention to a recent soulmate journey reading. This feels like a recent soulmate journey reading I pulled, where somebody wants to rain on your picnic. Right? Remember that one? Wasn't that this week? Wasn't that earlier in the week, like Monday or some shit? Okay. What's on top? 4 cups. Somebody. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Because somebody's unhappy. He invited. Here you are, right? You're Blondie here in this case. He invited her to the stream. She thought it was going to be romantic. She put her guy getting top on, a guy getting underpantless skirt, right? And what does he do? He makes her sit there and he talks about frogs, right? So again, it's like some people just take pride or pleasure when they're in pain of transferring the pain, right? So, you know, maybe they got rejected a lot. Oftentimes, a lot of people get rejected a lot, so they find the prettiest girl or guy they can and they reject them. And that makes them feel better. It's psychosis on crack, but it is. I don't know who this is. It's somebody you have a soul tie with. I don't think it's a very powerful one. Okay? Why is the 4 cups here? The 8 of cups. Yeah. Again, just ignore it. It's not worth your time. Okay? I laughed. Remember earlier? I laughed. I have to swim in this energy to pull these readings. I laughed. And I said, you might have said, well, why is he laughing at a 3 of Swords? Nothing funny about 3 of Swords, Steve. Okay. I just showed you why. It's not really a laugh, like a funny ha-ha. It's more, oh, really? It's like an eye roll. Okay? All right. Here we go. This is the one I wrote down. I'll tell you what. I had a 10 of Swords the other day. Somebody playing a little sabotage here. I remember. I was up all night about it. I may have even pulled an offline read about it. I don't know. You never know with me. Scorpio, my hot Scorpios, position 8. I think this is for, again, I'm not your fucking astrologer, or this ain't your fucking horoscope. This is for a few of you who might be inclined not to, you know, whatever. 8 wands. Somebody's talking, but somebody's talking. They talk a good game. Okay. It's communication. You're going, it's minor arcana. I mean, it's up to their free will. But let's phrase it this way. This week, again, I'm not a time lord, might happen next week, whatever. You get communication from somebody. It's a misdirect, I believe. I believe it's a misdirect of some kind. It's tied, this 8 of Swords, as far as, or 8 of Swords. This 8 of Wands is basically an 8 of Swords, it would be if you weren't watching this reading. This 8 of Wands is tied to the 10 of Swords from yesterday. So far, you've got a 10 of Swords and an 8 of Wands. All right? And now I'm clarifying those 2 energies together. All right? All right, let's go. Let's go. Somebody's got intentions. 2 of Wands. All right? Somebody's got intentions to come talk to you this week. Somebody's ready to come talk to you this week. Okay, we're all set. We got everything together. This is what we got to do. Scorpio's just got to fall for this. All right, that's all. Right. It feels like a misdirect to me. The Strength card. Why is that here? The 6 of Wands. And what's the bridging energy? The 6 of Swords. Give it a pass. It probably plays out. I used an example of someone trying to take your coffee job. You're the king of the coffee maker at the office. Somebody trying to take that. It's probably a bit more serious than that. Somebody wants to put something to rest. Somebody wants to move on from something. But I don't think they have the strength to tell you the truth about it. I think what they probably do, usually when I see this type of energy here, I see somebody, because I have to take the 10 of Swords into consideration. It's a topic that's already got 10 swords in it, and what's happened here is somebody doesn't like how it ended before, so they reapproach the topic, and again, they've worked out some kind of plan. Now they're ready to talk to you where they can. It might be a blame shifting thing. It might be something where they want to move it on so it's satisfactory to them how it moves on. Not necessarily how it ended the first time, which apparently hasn't sat well with them. Okay? That's all I get. See, I told you it was nothing major. There's no devils there. At worst, it was the coffee maker thing at work. I mean, you know, it's okay. Well, people are like this. People are selfish. They are. I mean, they're just okay. All right. Most people. That's why I don't take as many walks anymore, because there's a lot of people out walking around, and their energy just loops around on them. I mean, on themselves. They don't care. People do not care. I watched a guy the other day at the grocery store. Sometimes I go to the store early in the morning because I don't like to stand in line. This motherfucker, and I got a nice energy read on him because I was standing right next to him. This motherfucker, he looked like Jimmy Buffett too, you know? And I would have joked around with him about that, but he's standing there, he pays for his groceries, I'm behind him, and she starts ringing up mine. Mine start piling up, and his stuff, his bags are just there. And he's putting stuff back in his wallet nice and slow and standing there. I can't even get to the little credit card thing to pay for my stuff because he's there. I just gave him a death stare, and he didn't care. The energy that came back, he didn't even notice I was there. I didn't exist. That's the kind of energy, that is very common. That's why I go to the store at 5 a.m. Right? I don't usually run into assholes like that. It's just the way people are. This person didn't like how something ended, so they want to bring it back up and try again. They want a do-over on something. Whatever. Could be, it's probably pretty minor. Sagittarius, position 9. You know, just leave your bags there. Move your fucking bags off the thing for another customer. Be considerate of other people. Wow, we seem to have lost that in societal energies. Just other people don't matter. It's all about me, 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 me. All right. Fuck me. All right, right here. Position 9, my Sagittarian, sometimes separate, sometimes part of this. It's the Fool. I wish I could say you're about to make a new friend. It feels like it. It feels like a new friend. Why does it feel like a new friend? Why? Why does it feel like a new friend, but it doesn't? Right? You can hear it in the tone in my voice. It's not really a new friend. All right, why is this here? Let's shuffle on it here. Let's see where we go. Let's see. I don't know. Nope, it's not. Somebody's giving you a pass. Wow, what did you do? What did you do? Somebody here it's just decided that you're not worth, that they're giving you a pass. They're taking a pass on you. All right? It's almost like they show up just to tell you that they're leaving. You know? It's weird. My wife did that once. She did some project work and she hated the boss. It's just an example. It's not what's going on here, but she hated the boss, right? And rather than just quit over the phone, she drove an hour and a half to the fucking facility just to go in and tell her to fuck off, and then left. And for some reason, you know, it was something she felt like she had to do. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, okay? And that was a long fucking time ago. What's on top here? Some vitamin company that she was doing research for. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, it's confusing to you. It might leave. It's sort of like what that boss probably thought, right? What that boss lady probably thought. It's confusing to you. Yeah, I get it. Why is the Eight of Swords here? The Fool. What's confusing? It's really what it is. It's the most bizarre thing. It really is. It felt like you're making a new friend. It felt like somebody's coming towards you. They are. They're coming towards you. It's somebody you have a soul connection with. I don't know. Sometimes you might be I got a lot of high vibrational people in the Sagittarius position, in position 9 here. A lot. I have a lot of high vibrational people here. And you're always going to rub somebody the wrong way. I may have told you that before. I'll tell you what. Don't try to make heads or tails of it, because you won't. Bridging energy is the two. It doesn't make sense. It is what it is. It didn't make sense to me why my wife had to drive up there and quit. I mean, must have really... She thought that person was really incompetent, I guess. At the end of the day, it's not for me to understand. It's not for you to understand. It's for this person. It's weird. It's just weird. Okay? It's somebody. You may not even know this person. You may not have even known that you had contact with this person. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be somebody you work with. We have soul connections with people you don't even know, that you pass on the street. You know, it's likely over the course of a year you pass 100 or more soulmates on the street that you don't even know that you have soul connections with. But for some reason, when they walk past, you made eye contact with them, or for some reason, you know, you were compelled to ask that person what time it was. You know, things along those lines. People don't realize that. It's just, it is what it is. Unless you're that person locked in a basement in Manitoba, then, you know, not you. But, you know, you got to go outside once in a while. But, okay, so whatever. Endlessly confused, just like I am, about why she had to drive an hour and a half to go tell that lady to fuck off. Anyway, Capricorn, position 10. Weird, sometimes shit happens. Capricorn, position 10. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Somebody giving you the cold shoulder, too. As only you know this person. Somebody coming, you got communication coming from somebody who's coming to deliver your, to tell you their truth. Just let them. Don't say a fucking word. I don't know what it is about the Capricorn position, but I get this a lot, this type of thing a lot for you, okay? And you might be out there going, well, it never happens. Well, sometimes people, think of it in internet speak. Everybody's a tough guy on the fucking internet, right? So at the end of the day, you know, people want to do all kinds of things, but they very rarely do what they want to do. Or they do it from the safety of behind something. This is that kind of energy. It may not show up in your face. Somebody'd like to do this. I'd like to give Steve's viewer Capricorn my truth. Okay, that's fine. But they, you know, it's not, most of the time it's not worth it. It's a sign of a low vibrational person that feels the need to do that. That's all, you know. I mean, it is what it is. Queen of Swords. Why is it Queen of Wands here? Queen of Swords. Why is it here? Everybody a tough guy on the internet. I said Queen of Wands, right? I Freudian slipped it. Yeah. Psh, Queen of Wands. There you go. Huh? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Look, it's meaningless. It's superficial. It's nonsense. It's superficial. It's stupid. Don't give it any. Don't worry about it. And if somebody wants to think this and give you the stink eye about it or whatever, fuck them. Fuck them. Who cares? Right? What do you care? All that matters is what you think of yourself. Right? That's it. Honestly. You know? Get up in the morning and do the best job you can and then go to bed at night. As long as you can do that, you're all set. Just do the best you can on any given day. You are who you are and you're doing the best you can. Remember that. And you'll be fine. 10 Pentacles. Somebody, this is somebody in your life who's been in your life for a while. Why is 10 Pentacles here? 3 Swords. It's another case, it's similar to what I said here. It's another case of somebody taking their pain and misdirecting it onto you. That's all. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It is a soulmate, by the way. Okay? It is. All right? That's all I'm going to say. That's the bridging energy. It is a soul connection. It's somebody you once had this kind of connection with. It's probably, it feels like a friend to me. I don't think it's a family member or I mean, I could be wrong, but it feels like more of a friend type thing. All right, Aquarius, position 11. The Magician. Sometimes my wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. This is you guys showing up here. You're getting a. You've had a puzzle for a while. Don't take me literally, just catch my drift, right? You've had a puzzle that's been missing a piece for a while. You're about to get the missing piece. You're about to get the final tool that allows me to say you have all the tools you need, right? You follow? It's a bit of that. All right, let's go. The Magician. Why is it here? The Magician. Five of Cups. Well, it's what I said, right? You've been missing something, right? You're about to get the piece. This doesn't have to be regret or sadness. She just finished a whole puzzle, and it's missing the piece. It's missing one piece. Oh, I know. My wife does puzzles. I know that drive her nuts. That drives her crazy when it's missing a piece. She gets them a lot from like Salvation Army and shit. It looks like it's all there, and you spend an hour and a half on the fucking, and it is missing a piece. You bet that energy's pouring off. All right, what's on top here? 9 of Cups. You're about to get that piece. You're about to get what you wanted. You probably wanted something. You know, there's devastation in the background. You think something didn't go well. Maybe it did. And you're about to find out it went better than you thought. That's possible this week. And again, I'm not a Time Lord. It could be next week. But for more of you, it's a puzzle piece of some kind, of something, just this little piece of information that you were missing about something, where you can then have an aha moment. Okay? Why is the Nine of Cups here? See? Now you're happy, right? Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. Now you're happy. That's why I throw the cards. You know, I don't need them, but I already said everything that's here. What's bridging energy? The King of Pentacles. You're content. Now you're fine. Everything's good. You're about to get a puzzle piece. All right? It is what it is. Okay. Pisces, position 12. This is nice. This is for a good number of you. Again, never mind the sign names. I know I said Aquarius. Doesn't matter. It's just 12 slices of a pie. Cycle is a circle. We slice it into 12 pieces. That's it. We could call them anything. This could be Yugelbahn, this position. Position 11, Yugelbahn, right? Okay. Position 12, Jackmeister. Okay, here we go. Jackmeister, position 12. Always read with position 1, Fuckmeyer, and position 5, Douchemeyer. Okay? I mean, there. It doesn't matter. All right? Right here. Was this Jack Meyer or Fuck Meyer? This is Jack Meyer, isn't it? Yeah, okay. The King of Pentacles ties to this. You're about to get, somebody's showing up here. Somebody's showing up. But they're showing up, this is funny. They're showing up because, I don't remember what you got yesterday. Did you get this yesterday? Anyway, I don't know. I wasn't asking you, I was asking the energy. Somebody's showing up because you're doing well. You look like you're doing good. You look like you're good. Somebody realizes your value. Maybe they realized it too late. I don't know. I don't know yet. Let's clarify. There's like 50 fucking energies coming off of this. Either way, for you, it completes a puzzle. Okay? How about that? See? Look at that. And it all came from Yugelbahn position. I mean, come on. Why is the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles here. Why is it here? People get so hung up on this stuff. I'm not a Scorpio. I don't care. I don't care what you are. If we're on a date and you tell me your sign, I'm late for the parking meter. I'll tell you that right now. Ace of Pentacles is crossing the King of Pentacles. This is the pinnacle pentacle of the Ten of Pentacles. It's also the pentacle that this king has. Wow, there's a lot of pentacles here. What's going on? It's a solid new beginning. I don't get it. Somebody else wants this with you. I don't know if you want it. I think you just want your puzzle piece, right? Okay. The Lovers. It's a powerful soulmate. You may have banged this person. You may have. You may have been with this person. It's possible. It's more likely this person's married or in another relationship. It can go either way. The same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways, but I'm just being honest. Why is that here? Two of Wands. They're coming anyway. Why? Page of Pentacles. Your picture's not enough. They figured something out. I'm just riffing on the energy. Take it as it resonates, like the kids like to say. Your picture's not enough. They figured something out. They figured out your value. They figured out. It's almost, if for some reason, and I don't know why, because I don't remember what you got yesterday. If this jives with it, great. This feels very. Like I said, for most of you, this person's in another relationship with somebody. It feels like they're coming towards you because you were better in the sack than that other person. You're hotter, you look better, you know what I'm saying? It's all very superficial in a very odd way. I don't know. But if this is a new soulmate that you meet, if this is somebody new that you meet, they see your depth, but they're not really looking for that right now. So they're probably more attracted to the superficial because, again, it's red with position 1, and that's the superficial Queen of Wands. Okay? So they do see your depth. They just don't care. They can't get past the hot ass. All right? It's a tough energy to get past the hot ass in. All right? All right, let's have the universe add all this up. Let's do it. Add it up. Oh man, that's big math here. You need a calculator for that, huh? 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. Add it up, universe. Let's do it. What does it all mean? What actions are the incoming energies likely to take this week? Sum it up in 3 cards and a bottom card. 2 of Swords at the bottom, fueled by, I always like to see, yeah, I felt that. 5 of Pentacles. Everybody's at, I want to call it a crossroads energy, but this is FOMO, fear of missing out, okay? This is a moment. How do I describe this energy in 3D terms? This is that moment where you're thinking about asking somebody out, right? You walk up to them, you get close, and then you chicken out and you turn around, and then you stop and you stop yourself and you turn again, and you go back, and this time you're going to do it, sort of a thing. It's that type of energy. Okay, let's see. So we might be at the point where they chicken out and turn around, but they do turn back around and come back very quickly. Okay, I think anyway. That's the way it reads. Just reading energy, taking feelings, translating them into words. Again, like I said, around the Capricorn position 10 here, people like to do a lot. People want to do a lot of things. They want to tell people a lot of things. There's a lot of people in my life that I'd like to tell off, but I don't. I hold back because it would be kind of a low vibration thing to do. They're not worth it, right? So sometimes it's just not worth it, and people don't come forward with it. Sometimes for some people here, there's a lot of things they want to do, but they don't really do it. 10 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. It's everything I just said, right? There's a lot of things that people want to do. It's exactly what I just described. They're walking up to you, getting close, but not quite, and then turning around, walking away, and coming back. They all want it. You're very, very attractive. You're something that there's some energy attached to you that feels like they need you in their life. You're definitely something they think about quite a bit with the 10 of Cups here. But again, until they get out of this 8 Swords, right? The 8 Swords is that moment where they walk away, where they turn around and walk away, right? They're walking towards you, then they stop, turn around and walk away. That's the 8 Swords. Only we can get ourselves out of it. It looks like they do, because that butterfly looks like it's about ready to launch, right? So when I'm drawn to the butterfly on this card, I know that this is about to end, okay? And it's going to fly away and transform, all right? That's your reading. Should be an interesting week, to say the least. This past week was, that's for damn sure. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right, good luck.